What's going on, beautiful people? Thank you for tuning in once again. You guys already know the message. One family, one heart, one love. We're all in this together, guys, right? We're all in this together. In this temporary journey on earth. Each one of us has a storyline, but yet here you are. I'm making these videos, you're watching them. Our storylines combined together. That means we're on the same thought process. We're on the same vibe. We gotta help one another. All of us together, increasing the consciousness of this planet, 1% at a time, right? So one family, one love, one heart, we're all the same. In this video, I want to talk about complaining, right? And how complaining about things can prevent you from getting the things that you want. Because law of attraction says whatever you focus on is whatever you get. So if you're constantly complaining about shit, you're probably gonna get more of that. That's just the way it is, right? So instead of, for example, let's just use a personal example here, because I'm no fucking saint, right? Everything that I make in these videos is to reaffirm things to myself, right? Like I complain a lot about society and how it is and how it's bullshit and you know, you guys see sometimes in these videos I have to make these rant to vent out and to also vent out for you guys, because I know you guys are just sick and tired of the society and all like the negative mass media and the constant comparisons and the celebrity worship and like just the terrible food that we have, like the mass-produced food that's terrible for us, the lifestyles that we have which are negative and like they promote anxiety and depression. There's a lack of love. You know, money is like the number one priority instead of love. We're not looking at money as a tool, because money is not positive. It's not evil. It's not a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's a tool for us humans to interact together. But we, in modern society, put it as number one, right? Instead of looking at it and saying, no, love is number one, and then, you know, money is a tool we use together, right? So, you know, anyway, I can go on and on and on, like I do in some of these videos that you guys love. It's a good to vent out. It's very good to vent out and say what you want, on what's on your heart and what's on everybody's heart, you see? But then at some point, I saw that I'm complaining too much about society and I'm not offering solutions. So, complaining is good to just vent out, but you want to offer solutions. If you don't have solutions to offer, if you don't have positive things to offer, then your complaining is just causing this more of the same thing. So if you're constantly complaining about something, you know, in this case we're talking about society, but if you complain about like your boyfriend or your girlfriend or like something specific in your life, you know, you're complaining about your family constantly, you're complaining about you don't have enough money, you're complaining about there's not love and everybody's mean to you and the world is shit and everybody's out to get you, you're gonna get more of that because you're focusing more on that, you're entertaining more of these thoughts in here, and so you're gonna get more of that, as opposed to you're creating more of that. You're putting, because we're co-creators, you're putting out more of the same out there, right? Like if you're angry about society, like I was for quite a while, right? I was just putting more out there of that, you see? Not that it's a bad thing. Anger is good. You can use it to fuel you initially, to fuel you to do something you love, because you want to get to that conclusion, to that sort of place where you're doing things out of love. That's the best place to be in life. Passion and love, right? So instead of complaining, you know, when you catch yourself complaining about something, say, okay, no judgment, don't judge yourself. Like, all right, that's kind of true. A lot of, you know, especially if you're objective, you're like, oh yeah, you know, society is fucked up. How can we fix it? How can we forget fixing it? Don't fix it, the old world, build a new one. And I think we're all together building a new society based on love, cooperation, love, taking care of one another, right? I think we are. I think we're increasing the mass consciousness of the planet. I'm very optimistic in that way, and I prefer to stay optimistic because I'm putting more out of it out there, and therefore increasing the likelihood of that actually manifesting, of that actually happening. So instead of complaining, just let's remember all together, instead of complaining about something, let's offer solutions. Let's offer solutions to the problem. And I think this keeps getting out of focus. I don't know why. Yeah, let's offer solutions. You see? So instead of saying, okay, society is shit, blah, blah, let's talk about organic farming. Let's talk about positive thinking. Let's talk about meditation. Let's talk about binaural beats. Let's talk about changing yourself. Let's talk about looking at the world from a positive perspective. Let's talk about eating healthier. Let's talk about something that is gonna build a new society, a better society, a better world. We put more together collectively, we put more of that out there, and then we increase the likelihood of that reality coming to true. At least it will start to come true in your own life. The more we can do this together as a mass consciousness, because we need to do this together. One person is not going to be enough. 10,000 people is not going to be enough. We need millions, mass consciousness. We need to increase the awareness worldwide. And for us to do that, we got to stay optimistic, not complain, because we're law of attraction. We're getting more of the negative. We put out more negativity, we get more of the same. And let's start to find solutions and spread this positive vibe out there. Put it out there and just build it up. And at some point, we're going to get to that tipping point where the mass consciousness suddenly increases. And I believe that we're on the path to there, okay? So just wanted to give you guys my 2 cents on complaining, law of attraction, and how it just brings you more of the same. So instead of, just remember this, Saeed too, you, I'm talking to me. When you find yourself complaining about something, try to find a solution instead. Try to look at the bright side instead. Don't complain about something unless you have a solution for it. So if you criticize something, criticize it, but have an alternative solution that is more productive, that is more positive. But if you're just criticizing it for the sake of criticizing it, you're dooming yourself and dooming everything else around you. You're just putting more of the negativity because you're not even offering a positive solution. So if you're going to criticize, but offer something positive in return. Offer a solution, an alternative that is more productive, more positive, more on the love vibe, let's say. Okay, so that's it. Check out my book, 5 Powerful Habits to Dominate Life in All Areas of Life. It's totally free, 22 pages. I'll leave a link for it in the description, in the comments. Pretty dope. Will help you out in all areas of life. Not complaining being one of them, and being more positive and more confident. That's it. I love you guys. Love every single one of you. But I'm gonna have to complain because if you don't subscribe, you're gonna sleep the fishes.